Hi everybody, it's me Josie again. I am so excited because I loaded up a video this morning and believe it or not, it loaded in 1 hour. So I don't know if it's the camera, the new camera that I'm using. I have no idea. It's like a Samsung. I think it came out in 2008. On the cover of it, it says YouTube. I have no idea, but it loaded up. Now I hope I have the same luck with my next video. And speaking of which, I wanted to show you a little project that I'm doing. I'll be sending mail out tomorrow to 3 special ladies, and I know they're going to see this before they get it, but these are little booklets that I made with how could you say it, with toilet paper, yeah. So I put some charms on, and here I'm going to start playing around with this focus thing, which I couldn't do when I had the iPod because it was in the back, so I'd have to get up and focus it in and everything. So I would kind of adjust it to where I could adjust it. So yeah, I made these. It's only a 4-page little booklet, and I did it with jelly prints. And here it's written, I don't know if you can see it, laces, ribbons, and trims. Oh my. Like, lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. So it's my first time doing these little booklets, and I wasn't sure how to do it. Actually, Eileen McInnes, I think her last name is, helped me out a lot because she recently did one. So go watch her video. She actually cut her toilet paper rolls in half, and it became a really mini one. I didn't cut them in half. I left them their original size, and I got the idea of doing this thingamajigger from her too. I have these die cuts, so I got the perfect size. I put some yarn here, and I'm not sure about this yarn because it's sticking to all these little thingamajiggers here, and the tops are all my jelly plate prints. So yeah, see, there we go. Next page. I'm trying to stay in camera here. And the last page. And I'm not doing anything else with them. I want them to finish them up. They can do whatever they want with them. Okay, there's one, and this is the other one. This is to a special lady that loves green. She'll know who I'm talking about when she sees this video. She loves green, and they're basically all the same. This one has a pearl that I did out of paper, and instead of the yarn I put some tinted green fabrics here to close it off, and it's pretty much all the same, some different jelly prints, but it's made the same. And I just did a little bit of stuff on the inside, but it's for them to finish off and do whatever they want to do with them. And this is the last one. Here there's always a couple of my beads that I make right here. There. And then added some more little charms and things like that. And this is pretty much the same. They all say the same things: laces, ribbons, and trims. Oh my. And this one actually came a little bit bigger. It was my first one, because this was actually the whatchamacallit, paper towel roll that I cut in half, so it came out longer. But anyways, what I did want to show you were these here. Now I'm gonna tell you a little story about Italy, where I live. And it has to do with these envelopes. So when a person dies here, unfortunately, everybody has to die sooner or later. But when a person dies here, we have no funeral homes here. So the person is left in our home for 2 or 3 days. If it gets too hot, they bring in a refrigerator. There's the funeral company that does everything, comes in and everything and dresses them and that. We don't, I can't remember the word in English, where they prepare the dead person. It doesn't happen here. The person goes underground the way they died. Anyways, these envelopes have to do with this story. Why? Because when they come, they all sign a book and they leave money to help a family These are old traditions that still continue. A lot of the people today are asking them, please don't leave money. If you want to leave something, leave it at the church. And when they leave, they get this little envelope, and then on the inside there's a little piece of paper that says the family thanks you for, you know, your support. So I had a whole bunch of these because my father-in-law died in 2010. My mother-in-law died in 2003. So they were accumulated. I never ended up throwing them out because they were always good envelopes. They were plain white. They only have a little black line here, which a lot of them were kind of covered up. You can't hardly even see them. I hope you guys don't get, you know, eased about this. Dead person's envelopes, no. Anyways, so I wanted to show you these jelly prints that I did on Sunday. I really had nothing to do, so I played around a bit and did all these little jelly prints here on these envelopes. And I opened them up. I would open them up to get the inside done and then try to get the flap done in another color. And I thought some of these are going to be going in the packages that I'm making as well too, but I decided the one that I want to write a little note in is going to be decorated. So what I did do is I got other envelopes and I started to cut little flowers out of all of them. And I'm spreading them all over the place and just, you know, kind of doodling around, writing something. Let's see if you could, want to see that closer. Like something, say do what you got to do, smile, hugs. This one is sealed with a kiss. Where am I? Hello, here I am. Oh, this is going to be, I have to get used to this camera. Yeah, I got to get used to it. So these are the little envelopes. So that was my story about Sicily. And I'm going to pick out another one and just chit-chat for 5 minutes. Let's see here. 2 of them are dark. I'll go for this one here. That one, no. Okay. I was just watching, actually, she's still on the computer watching Claudia Rossi. And a wonderful artist. Really, really wonderful. And she must be a wonderful person too by, you know, her videos. And time ago she recently had surgery in her hand, and she was explaining her surgery and the pain she was going through, and I am very, 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 very weak to my stomach, so I wrote her a message saying I couldn't watch you anymore. I started getting sick, and I do actually get sick. I start feeling faint. Like, I don't have to see blood to get sick. I just have to hear about it or hear about what the person is going through, the pain they're going through, and like I'm out. And it's a shame because, see, some of them are doubled up when I cut them, like that there. And it's a shame because when my kids would get hurt when they're small, you know, it happens here, especially in the farm, you know, because we're in the middle of a plantation and the kids are running wild, and they would get hurt sometimes. You know, they'd have to go and get stitches at the hospital, and like I was always had to call for help because there was no way that I couldn't build up the strength to get over this, not even for my kids. Like, I'd be on the ground. They'd have to give me help. Yeah. And I just can't even hear about things like this. Like when I hear about, when people come in where they have Band-Aids on and they're sitting there and trying to explain, you know, please don't talk about it. I'm saying, please don't talk about it because I'm going to get sick. Recently, my husband, I think he cut his finger with a chainsaw. And, you know, he needed help with his medication and everything, you know, taking care of his, and I can help him, you know. We had to call somebody. My older son is like me. He cannot stand the sight of blood. So, you know, we would call somebody to come in and you know, change his Band-Aids and everything too. So what I did was I cut these flowers from the other envelopes because I have so many of them. And I'm just kind of pasting them all over the place. I'm making sure here that I'm in screen, yeah. Hopefully you guys are just seeing my hands here. And there's so many of them, so pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And yeah, so these are, like, you guys are probably going to get freaked out by the fact that, you know, we still keep our loved ones when they die in our home, you know, and so the house has to be all prepared because so many people come. It's just like it's our home turns into a funeral home is what happens. And so yeah, that happens here. And there on our street, at the end of our street, there's this big, huge antique home. Like I think it's from the 17th century, which is abandoned because these people live far away. They don't come down. They come down a couple of weeks out of the summer, you know, and I don't know how they stay in this house, seeing that it's abandoned. And I've always said that I wanted to buy this house. If I had money to buy this house, I would turn it into a funeral parlor. And my husband keeps on saying to me, "You're crazy. Why don't you turn it into, you know, a bed and breakfast?" And no, the funeral parlor, because, you know, people aren't going to want to keep their loved ones in the house anymore. It's bad, especially if you have a small home. You know, like the places get crowded. And then what they also do is you don't leave the dead person alone at night. So usually the men, you know, friends of the family, cousins, uncles, good friends, they all come at night, you know, so you get about 10-15 men, and they say it this way in Italian, like they don't want to leave the dead person alone. They want to keep him company. So that happens. And so during this whole process that they're around, night and day, all the lights are always on. The lights on the outside of the house, the lights on the inside. You have to keep your lights on. So, strange, huh? Learn something new every day. I really didn't put flowers on the back of the other ones, and I'm not going to with this one too. So I'm using that stinking glue. I gotta buy a new glue stick, a good glue stick. So there we go, all the flowers are on. And then what I went and did was just started doodling. Now I'm not a doodler, I'm actually in the process of learning. So like I'm just kind of going around the flowers, like so. I'll go around them again, just to, it's something I do want to learn though. Well, learn, it's something I guess you just have to, you can't, I probably, yeah, could look up some videos on it, but I think it's something that you have to really, you know, figure out on your own in a way too as well. And I have been doing something as in doodling. See if I can see my book from here, and I'll show you what I've done. Some of them are sticking. I hate this glue. I'm just doodling around, and then I use the white pen too. My hands are sticking to the glue. There we go. So put the camera a bit farther away. Not too close. Okay. I'll show you what, if nothing falls here. I hope the camera doesn't fall. Here we go. There. That's my doodling. There you go. So I did watch a video where they told me to start with a circle, divide the circle in 6 pieces, and then from there I just continued. going all the way around. I still have to finish this page. But yeah, I have a lot to perfect on. Like there is beautiful doodles out there, really nice. This was the stencil I did with hot glue. Another one. A tree, which is really nice. And that's it. This is fairly new, so it's pretty much empty. I'll show you another little journal that I have been working on too that is still incomplete as well. This was an old agenda that my husband receives a lot at the store from banks and things like that as gifts. So let's see here. There we go. Okay, so we got the cover, and this is my first page. This is my family. It was a picture done quite a while ago. The youngest son is 13 now. And 2-page. See if I put it down like that, you can see it better. 2-page thing. This is one that I did. The important things to me, like my family's most important. My home. This is my little angel, my son Giorgio, who passed away quite a long time ago. And this one's not complete yet. Well, actually, this one's not complete either, because I still have a couple of other pictures here that I want to put. This is a saint that is in Syracuse, a city in Barcelona, in Sicily. And it's Saint Giorgio, who was, what do you call those? Guerriero. You guys, there's some words in English that I a warrior. I completely forget. This is one that isn't complete yet. Just have to complete it. And this is another one. Just fooling around in this book here. This is another one that's not completed yet as well. This was an inspiration by, I think, Gabriella Polacco. Things are sticking in here. And yeah, I still have to finish it. I want to cut out these little things and put them in here. It's a little dress shop. And that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I haven't really done much in art journaling. I'm more on, you know, projects. Getting those done. Put these things away. Yeah, so going back to here, I just, you know, kind of doodle around. And this is where I want to put a little card. And like I said, I will send them some too. Like that. Oh dear. I got to go back with the glue. And try that out a little bit closer. Okay, to not continue with that, then I would go around with the white gel pen and, you know, little dots here and there. And that's about it, you guys. This is what I want to show you, and I want to experiment. I want to see if this video is going to upload as fast as my first one with this camera. I'm so happy if it happens. That means more videos. I don't get so upset because they're not uploading. It's terrible. The last one, I tried 4 times to upload it. No kidding. And I finally got it uploaded. It's already on. It's the one with the canvas and the hen dress. And I explain really quick on how to do the flowers and everything. So if you guys saw part 2, where it was just showing the canvas, you can go back to part 1 and I'm showing you how to do the flowers and the leaves. Okay, so I hope you like my envelopes. Aren't they pretty? Okay, you guys, thank you for watching and have a nice crafty day. Here the day is almost finished in Italy. And until the next time, bye.